I'm stoked to be skating with these legends today. Day 43 of road tripping with my skateboard from Canada to California after dropping in on Tony Hawk's Vert. Today started off again here at the homie Jafet's crib, where we then headed over to get ourselves a cup of coffee and some classic Greek yogurt. After finishing up here, we headed over to this parking lot where we were going to be meeting up with a few internet legends. I'm not sure if you quite can tell from the clips here, but today Jafet and I were skating with no other than Ben DeGro, Spencer Nuzzy, Australian Sean from the other day, and Dan Corrigan. Jafet and I joined in on the curb session a little late, but as you can see, everybody was still going pretty strong. I have no problem doing frontside slappies, but backside I've never really been good at. So Ben and Dan were giving me a couple pointers, and luckily I ended up pulling off a couple of them. This is probably the most fun I've ever had in a parking lot, and it looked like I wasn't the only one. Everybody was killing it. You're gonna have to go check out Dan and Spencer's pages if you want to see some of the insane tricks that they did here. After doing our final curb tricks here in the parking lot, we made our way over to this Mexican restaurant where we picked up a couple things before making our way over to the Vista skate park. Pretty much right as we were about to skate, the park got flooded with these e-bikes, but luckily they didn't stay for long, so we ended up getting quite the session here. The majority of us were pretty sore from just skating the curbs, so we had some fun on this quarter pipe. If you've been following this journey, you'd know that a couple weeks ago I smacked my head from trying a front Smith on one of these. So like earlier, Ben was giving me a couple pointers, and as you can see, it went way better than it did a couple weeks ago. The homie Jafet also pulled off this wet kick before slide shove it on this ledge. And of course, while being in the presence of Dan Corrigan, I had to do a little railie trick for the video. As it got later, Jafet and I parted ways with the others and made our way over to a movie theater as it got dark. We then proceeded to end off our day by watching the new Fantastic Four. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video.